What up, everyone? You know who I am. I'm Jack Slater, yeah, the comic outlaw. And we're doing another What's Up, Danger? Man. I'm just. I just love to kill. I kill. Man, it feels good to be a villain. Out there doing what villains do. But right now, we're doing a toy review. Yeah. Of Miles Morales, the main character in this movie that we've been talking so much about, Spider Man Into the Spider Verse. Now, Miles Morales is the main character. He also got his start in the Ultimate series, where things were different, like Fantastic Four. Reed goes a little nuts, becomes a bad guy. X Men. There was a lot of sort of good things and a lot of bad things. Like Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch were boffing each other, even though they were brother and sister. Yeah, but one of the high points of it was Ultimate Spider-Man, which it did start out with Peter Parker, and it ran a good way with Peter until they did something unexpected, and they ended up killing him off, which was a very unexpected move by Marvel, and they brought in a new character, Miles Morales, to kind of take his place. And Miles actually became very popular, be it that Miles had a different flavor than Peter. He had a different story, a different personality, a different way to handle the powers. So it was a good shift. He wasn't just a Spider-Man clone. He had kind of There was a good way to put him into the story, and people liked him. Actually, when one of the crises of Marvel, I know they don't call it crisis, but the universe ended up shattering, and Reed Richards had to make a bunch of new ones. He ended up surviving by slipping into one of the spoilers, blah blah, by slipping into one of the ships and then bribing the being that was holding it together with a cheeseburger. Actually, we do talk about this in the Comic Outlaw show that I keep mentioning that I did with Magnus a while back. He bribes him, Molecule Man, because he's holding all these universes together by the skin of his teeth, and Doctor Doom is actually ruling, and he gives him a cheeseburger, and for that he brings his mother into it too as a reward for a cheeseburger. I mean, like, it's just Miles' personality. Miles has a kind of a laid back personality, but he's very focused. He's a very interesting leader. I like that he was brought in. He adds another dynamic to it. He was in Ultimate Spider-Man, is Kid Arachnid, which was cool. I was happy to see him. He vibes different with the team. He kind of reminds me of a little brother of Peter, and especially when, spoilers for the movie, when he meets with Peter B. Parker, they have a really good bond. It's very interesting, and even though him and Peter kind of only briefly knew each other, they had it. They bonded through the spider sense, and I really like how in the cartoon they kind of know each other by their senses. But in the Ultimate Spider-Man, he really does show his colors. He's in I think the third or fourth season a lot, and afterwards, a really good character, really good ad. And I love the costume too. Just check it out. That way you guys can see it in its full glory. Of course, I'll turn it around. That way you can check out the box. Really good artwork. It comes with Stiltman, which I don't know. I already have a Prowler, so I don't know if I'm going to collect it. Prowler is his uncle in this, which gives it a new dimension. Like I said, his origins are different but the same. You got to watch the cartoon because I'm trying to leave certain things out, if you know what I'm saying. Other than that, I've loved these action figures that have come out. I'm not a big fan about the hand guy. I don't know if I'm going to collect this whole set. I got the main three that I wanted. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Never say never, you know what I mean? Because you never know what's going to happen in comics. Yeah, I mean, you could be watching this show 2,000 years in the future right now, and it could probably be green skinned aliens named Blurb and Blogga. And if you are, blah 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 blah, Jack Slater, main man. Yeah. Ha, you didn't know I knew how to speak Blurbian, did you? Full of surprises. Travel from multiverse to multiverse, y'all. But yes. These toys have been really cool. Marvel Legends has been releasing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of characters in Marvel, so I don't know if they're going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel yet. It's just they've been kind of sprinkling it out, but we'll see what happens. Maybe there'll be a Kingpin figure. I call him the bar of soap in the cartoon because the big bulky set. The Dr. Octavia in the cartoon was interesting. The Scorpion character was, well, different. Different but good. He was a Mexican character and they gave him his own flair, so it was interesting. The alternate characters were cool. They're going to make a part 2 to it. I can't wait for it to come out. I've been saying this. They need to give them like their half an hour like side cartoons. That would be really great to see them in their own universes. We've already explored Miles's, but it would be cool like if they jumped or hopscotched or he ended up in their world. That would be awesome to see. All right. I've been standing on my soapbox a lot, so let's pop this open. And of course, we got the knife, the key, and we're just gonna do a cut here. Any excuse to use a blade, huh, guys? Pop this sucker on open. You just rip it apart. Ah, we're not saving it for anything. Right. Here it is. Check it out. And of course it has Miles without his mask, which is cool. I mean, like these figures they did for the Spider-Verse have been really detailed. I really like it. Very cool. Yep, the arms are a little skinny, but they do bend. Gotta give it a little oomph. Very posable. Like that. Check it out. Miles Morales. Check out the spider suit. Has a coat, costume, everything. And this is actually very cool. The arm's a little stiff though. I'll be able to fix that. But check it out. This is a real cool costume. It comes with his little Converse, which is finally cool. Shorts. And he gives the Spider-Man costume his own flair, which what I really did like. You know, like I said, he's his own different person. He does spray painting. He does a lot of cool things. And let's just see all the side stuff. I'll pop out the head. And I like the character, but the mask is just so cool. I might be switching them from here to there. I do that from time to time. The head is in there, man. Damn. What does everybody want? Head! What does everybody need? I don't know what Al Snow is. Look it up. Damn, this thing is in there. Jesus. Time to fight dirty. Man, all this trouble. Whoa. Man, all this trouble for a little head. Man, this must have been when this must have been what it was like when Spider-Man was courting Black Cat. Check that out. Very cool. And I'm not going to pop these off because, you know, I don't want to go looking for them. So you guys can check it out. Web shooter, fist, and the back part of Stilt Guy. And like I said, I love the character of Miles Morales. He's had several solo issues. He's had a lot of different appearances since his, you know, popularity grew in Marvel. He's a very unique character. And I know people say that he's a black Latino Spider-Man, but I just kind of see him as Spider-Man. He embraces the values of what it is to be Spider-Man. That anyone could be Spider-Man. And that's one of the main messages, that anyone could be a hero without their abilities. You know, you could just go out and do something. And like I said, this toy is going to be a great addition. Look at that. You can open the coat a little bit. See the costume. It doesn't come off, but it has many layers to it. You guys can see. Very detailed. Very cool. Like I said, they do a wonderful job on detailing these toys. Very awesome. I'm glad to have it in the collection. I have a good spot for it. And this is my little toy review of Miles Morales. Check out my past videos so you can get a full scoop on what's going on. And as always, I'm Jack Slater, the Comic Outlaw. First time seeing this, spread the word, man. Join the Outlaw Nation. And subscribe, man, subscribe. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Laters.